Can you say the words beer can without sounding like a Jamaican ordering a breakfast?
Beer can.
Beer can.
Beer can.
Beer can. Beer can. Beer can.
You do realise he's gone to the Bahamas, not Jamaica, you know.
Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Chris and this is Mahker, and this week we're coming at you from the Bahamas. Whoa, lads!
Yeah, you're singing them at Land Rover Monthly. On the front cover!
But it doesn't bend that way. Dave's not in today. He really is in the Bahamas, and we're going to check in with him a little bit later. So I'm going to show you just what it takes to make the vlogs that we shoot here at Mahker. Sometimes it's me, sometimes it's Ben. We have about a 10-hour window to make these vlogs. We come in here at 8 o'clock when Mahker opens. First job we have to do is set up our workstation. I'll show you what that looks like. So we use one of the desks in the office. We've got our laptop with our editing stuff. We've got our GoPros that we're going to go and put out in a minute, and our vlog camera for recording the time lapses. We've got a little hard drive here that we back everything up to. We've got the car mounts, and yeah, as I said, we've got about a 10-hour window. We have to, in that time, we've got to get the vlog shot. And we get most of it edited because by this evening we've got to get it uploaded so Dave can approve it so that it can go out on a Friday for you guys to watch. So first job we have to do is go and set up the time lapses. So I'll take you with me on that one. So there's two workshops here. Well, it's one workshop but across two buildings, and I like to kind of get a nice wide angle. There's Tom down there. Hello Tom! We'd like to get a nice wide angle showing what's going on in the workshop, so we'll get that one set up first. So set that running on a half-second interval, leave that for about 20 minutes, half an hour, come back and get that downloaded. This is the other end of the workshop. This is where Mark works in there doing all the upholstery. And Mark's got a really good vantage point here looking down on the workshop as a whole. So we mount another one on here, just using these Joby Gorilla tripods. Need both hands. This one that we shoot here, we use the Sony ZV-1 vlogging camera. Great little vlogging camera, but we shoot this in a high-res JPEG because this workshop's a little bit wider and a bit brighter than the other one. Just means that we can zoom in, got slightly better time-lapse going on. And the last one we'll mount up here on one of the ramps. Again, GoPro running a half-second time-lapse. We'll leave that for about half an hour. Once we've got all the time lapses running, we need to have a wander around the workshop and have a chat with all the lads to understand what it is that they're working on. That then gives me and Ben a bit of an idea on what we can go and film during the day, any particular things that we've got to feature on. We run a WhatsApp group with Dave where we're chatting to him throughout the week and understanding what it is that he wants to show on the video this week. But because he's out in the Bahamas, I don't know what that is this week. So let's go and have a chat with the lads, see what's going on, and then work out which one of those we want to feature as the main part of the video this week. Nicky, what are you working on this week?
Just making some exhaust downpipes for LS3.
So what can I come and film later on?
Just be welding it up.
Which one's this one going on?
This one here, the red one. Christina, I think it's called.
Oh, this is Christina that we featured last week?
Yeah, Christina.
Cool, okay, we'll be back in a bit. Gareth, what are you working on today?
So we're just putting in some mats to go around the tunnel that's been made for this different box. So cutting the mats to shape, marking up some holes and getting the cubby box in, and then this guy's just doing some heated seats, wiring looms through the cubby box, so he's got the switches in the middle.
What's going on in here today?
Well, as you remember from the last video, we were on about the door cards, putting them on and gluing them. So now we're on the process of gluing them, getting them ready for fitment onto the truck.
Cool, okay, well I'll come back a bit later then. I'm going to run a time lapse in here whilst you're doing that.
Okay, no problem.
And I'll come back in a bit later for a little bit more detail on exactly how you do this, so some of our viewers can see that.
Okay, no problem.
Tom, what are you working on today?
Just cutting the Cummins mounts out of this 110. Owners decided to go from a Cummins to an LS3 now instead.
Yeah.
So just we're cutting all the Cummins related mounts out and putting the LS3 ones in.
Hey, what are you lot working on?
We're having a discussion.
Is this the meeting that's happening because Dave's not here?
Yeah.
Hold it there.
Wheels are coming off to bleed the brakes.
I'm going to flick between the two of them. So.
Yeah, wire up the engine. And
Well, if I put that back on ramp and then I'll do that.
Is it having new brakes on it?
Yeah. It's already had the big brake kit, it's just I forgot to put pads in. The silly comes from the gears.
We know where the Christmas bonuses are going this year. And that's what we're up against. Some of the guys here have really taken to the YouTube. Some of the guys, there's a lot of pranks and stuff that go on. Sometimes that comes across in the video. Some of the guys are still a little bit shy about doing this. It's new for me. I'm normally the other side of the camera. But yeah, once we've got an idea of what all the lads are doing, what they're going to be working on, we make a bit of a plan, or we'll go and have a chat with Dave and say, hey, this looks good, that looks good. There's an LT being fitted here, or there's some new brakes being fitted. That might make a really nice feature for the YouTube. And then once Dave signs that off, we'll head out and then start doing a bit more of the in-depth filming. Probably a good time to give Dave a call, isn't it? See what's going on. There we go, there he is.
Are you okay?
I'm sitting in your office trying to make a vlog. What time is it out there?
7:10.
Oh god, proper early then. What are you doing out in the Bahamas?
Rover Defender.
What's
There's a poorly one it was too hot. So everything's built it and they used a standard thing of radiator which we wouldn't do in the UK, let alone over here. They fitted 2 electric fans and it's just not keeping cool.
Oh, okay. There's plenty going on in the workshop. The guys seem to be working pretty hard. Is there anything you want featuring here this week?
I think Ewok's there, that's getting wide up by down, maybe feature a bit of that.
Yep. Tom's been doing some stuff, grinding out the engine mounts on something that I think had a Cummins in it, but that's changing, but he's waiting for an engine.
Oh yeah, LS3.
Yeah.
Yeah. That needs to go in. What else are we missing? Oh, there's Shrapshire on there.
Okay, mate. Well, I'll send you some videos. So you heading across into this workshop in a bit?
Yeah, give me hour tops. I'll be over there.
All right, mate. Well, check in with me later on then. Give us a buzz when you're in the thing, and I'll say I've got the. I'm videoing you, videoing me. Hang on, where are we? Oh, there somewhere. Yeah.
All right, mate. Cool.
Cool.
Speak to you later.
Okay, mate. See you later. Bye bye. So there we go, quick chat with Dave. That's usually what we get in the morning. He's kind of busy doing his invoices, speaking to his customers and stuff. So usually what we do is we'll shoot all day long with a plan to pick Dave up about 4 o'clock. And then we normally get an hour of his time. That is all we get, and because he's just so busy sorting everything else out. And in that hour, that's when Dave does his intro, his outro, and usually the feature section of the video where he takes us to the one vehicle that is going to be like the thumbnail for this week. Still don't really know what that's going to be this week, so probably just have to make it up as we go along. So what's happening here then, Tom?
Right, well, we're doing a bit something different. This is an Alisport 200 TDI style airbox, so air filters inside of there. But we're going to try and fit this to an M57, so that we've kind of got a Land Rover airbox on the M57 and change the look up a little bit. So just making some bracketry and adapting it a bit, just so we can mount it all.
So what exactly are you actually having to put together?
Basically, it's just a little hinge in there, and then that will hug sort of around the filter housing and clamp round it, and then I can mount that to the side of the engine and then pipe everything into it. but just got to make everything to fit really. So yeah, a bit longer and it all makes sense.
This is what we managed to get done today. We've put the we put the mat in. We've had to cut around the tunnel because it's a different tunnel to original. We've cut these mats to put in because they'd normally come over the top of the tunnel, and so with this around the back and into the gear shifters.
And what's next?
We're just putting some pipe in behind the dash now, and he's just finishing wiring up the heated seats, and then I'll put the seat rails and the seats back on. And just put some heater elements in the seats as well, so we can run the heated seats. That's about it.
Right, so this is what we finished up with, gluing them on. So we've got the pair done now. We've glued them on, cut them out, ready with the door handles and the door locks. As you can see, they're now both ready to be fitted into one of the next projects that's coming to an end.
The guy's been doing the dynomat on this. Now I'm fitting the carpet. Just need to line up all the tricky bits here because they need to match.
Take some feedback from the comments that you guys put on the videos recently, that you'd like to hear more of the ambient sounds in and around the workshop. Unfortunately, some of the sounds we just can't broadcast. There's a lot of really loud grinding and banging and stuff, and if we put those out, I think it would turn you off. But we have tried to implement bringing in more of the natural sounds of the workshop. Yeah, just to kind of make it feel a bit more realistic and hopefully make you feel like you're in this with us.
Your new apprentice? Yeah, the new apprentice. You should have done it with them.
And then throughout the day, I'm sitting here at the desk, editing it, starting to put it together, taking some feedback from the guys. And so that I'm not interrupting all the time, we wander in and out of the workshop every 15-20 minutes and shoot some B-roll. That's the stuff that's just been playing, and that's the stuff that's going to start playing now. Takes quite a while lining up all the audio and getting the sound levels right and bringing in the music and finding the right music, but slowly getting there. Because Dave's not here this week, we're a little bit light on content. We usually have the 5 or 10 minute walk around where Dave tells you updates on each of the different builds, but they're all up on ramps and stuff at the moment, so it's a little bit tricky to even to get some of the lads to cover that for me. So I guess we're kind of ready for Dave to come back from his holidays. Maybe not holidays, but from his Instagram, looks like he's having a pretty good time out there. Going.
Still going?
One thing we learn here is it's always really difficult to make plans here at Mahker because you can guarantee that things will change. Just had a WhatsApp from Dave, says what a terrible day, not his actual words. He's only just getting to the garage out there. We were going to check in with him, see how he's getting on, get a bit of an update. Unfortunately that's not going to happen today, but I'm assured that he's been recording loads of video for us and he's back at the weekend, so we'll hopefully get that in next week's vlog.
There's lots going on.
And that's it. It's 10 to 6. The guys will be packing up, ready to go home. I've nearly finished the vlog. I've got a few more little bits that I need to do, a few bits of music to add in. It's not been the busiest of days here today, probably because Dave's away. A couple of the guys are off on holiday as well. So it's been lots of welding and grinding and small things rather than the big engine fits. And unfortunately no driving today. It is absolutely chucking it down outside, so I haven't been able to do any of the outside filming. But hopefully that's given you a little bit of an insight from our point of view what we are able to achieve in the 1 day a week that we come here. I think some people think well, maybe we're here all the time. Unfortunately that'd be really good, but that's not the case. We really like to hear some feedback from you guys on what you enjoy from me and Ben filming. So please, really grateful if you've got this far through the video, and drop a comment below if there's anything you'd like to see, and we'll try and get that filmed over the next few weeks. Dave should be back next week from his trip to the Bahamas, so tune in next week and we'll hear a little bit more about what he got up to.